and welcome to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, home of Dog Pound D&D.
Holy fuck, you made that music loud.
Yeah. Where we find ourselves with Alvin traipsing down into the cellars where Biddles McCracken, the goblin, lives. I wonder if he could become the head of the Swingers. I'm just thinking out loud. But Alvin, what brings Alvin, the amethyst dragon, down the stairs?
Who the fuck are the Sweeters? Did I miss something?
Yeah, there's a goblin tribe.
Oh right, those guys. I was still stuck in what we were discussing before we went live, so I was like, who's the Swingers? Right, all of them.
Yeah. What brings Alvin down?
Oh, a lot of things, but
Alvin.
hello.
This is like the third time you've done this.
What?
What we're about to see you do here. Try and pimp out friends and family for a dragon.
I can't
And
pimp out
employees.
myself unless I actually use one of my copies, and so...
So we find ourselves here today. Alvin walks down the stairs. The rain, I assume, bouncing off because I know there's something that's super stupid easy that D&D can do for that.
Yeah, just very nonchalantly, Alvin's keeping all the rain off of him as he walks down. He's like, how are you doing, Biddles?
Well, I can't complain. You know, I made a lot of friends. We've almost started our own district.
Yes, there's certainly quite a lot these days. Glad that that is working out for you, and that we also haven't run into any problems with that yet. So everything's going well with that.
Yes, you wouldn't believe the business I've been turning.
Have a lot of people been asking to come back as undead, or are we slipping gold behind under rocks as always?
No, I
with
found my
the,
true calling here.
what have you been doing?
And Boop just kind of looks and goes, he's become something of a matchmaker. And she gives you a...
Is this a sort of
devilish
corpse's bride situation going on?
Your city's very inclusive, is all I'll say.
Yeah? Yeah. Certainly is.
I was like, well, I didn't know what to fucking do with this. I came in here with one weird conversation. I got another.
So you've...
Don't worry, we just learned this together.
We just learned this together. This is the first I've heard of it. Apparently it's the first we've
I've heard of it.
First anyone's heard of it. So he's been a bit of a matchmaker.
Yes. He calls it
Interesting.
warm bodies.
If Alvin could physically take psychic damage, he would. Warm bodies, you say? Interesting.
Every successful match comes with a heating charm.
So that's why there was such a large order of healing charms. My father refused to explain. Now I know.
Well, you know.
Well, a lot of those disillusioned, what were they? Shoes. They found it difficult to find love, having been such, dickheads and all.
Yeah, it does certainly, put a damper on their capabilities with all of that.
Fortunately, the same clientele that could afford those luxuries can afford to pay through the nose for ours.
Yeah, but the ones who were kind of like the foot soldiers can't because you would really think that the Rusty Shoe, part of his whole thing was like, oh, he's going to draw people in because I was this tyrant who wasn't paying people well enough, and then proceeded to pay them less than I was. I don't understand how that.
It's all about the brand.
Fair enough. So if you're a bit of a matchmaker, Biddles, have you yourself found your match?
I'm gonna need dice.
What did you say? Oh. Fancy.
Right? We'll pull out the Alvin specific dice. Gave Thorek 2 nat 20s yesterday.
Well, I am certainly generous, so... Knowing me, I'm not generous to myself, so...
Alright.
Not yet. When you're just a wee little goblin. Not a lot of interest.
Well, I don't know if I can get you a set-in-stone match, but I could get you a night with a rather what is a word to describe her that is accurate and not insulting to her? An eccentric woman that I know. In order to do so, I would need. I know that it would be at least one night. I don't know how long in total you'd be able to spend with her, or beyond the night, or.
But why would I be spending the night?
Alvin will stare at Boop like, does he not understand that?
Does he look like he's had a lot of experience with that? I mean, keep in mind, the whole reason for his profession is because nobody else would talk to him.
Do I hold on? Alvin will look at Boop and be like, "Do I need to have someone explain this to him?"
Perhaps. But what is it? There's always strings attached.
At this point, Alvin's now talking to just Boop, and like he's telepathically communicating to her, so Biddles doesn't hear what he's trying to say. He's like, "I'm trying to gain an alliance with someone, and the only way to do it is if she acquires a child."
I think you may have some difficulty, if that's what you wish, out of Biddles.
Well, specifically,
I
it is.
like to appreciate it. Well, she wants a goblin child.
No, I need to transform him.
Into what?
A dragon.
Well, that might be of great personal interest to myself, and perhaps Biddles. I don't know that you would... It is Biddles. You've known him for how long now?
Oh, he moved in, what, 7 years ago?
And a person who makes his own friends would willingly give up their own child?
Yeah, that would be a difficult situation, wouldn't it?
But by all means, still transform him into a dragon if you're offering. If he accepts, of course.
Yeah, just find that it'd be difficult for him to give up the child in the end.
He has a big heart.
Yes, and you know, I only have 2 other options in the end, and one of them, I know he'll say yes, but he'll probably be pissed about it, and the other one
Well, I know
will
that
make
you're
my wife mad.
trying to stack allies, right?
Yes, I'm trying to gain the the allegiance of Sarish.
Why not make Biddles a dragon and send him down to rule the goblins to the south?
Do you think that the Elder would be happy with that?
Goblins rule by strength, something Biddles has never had. Goblin King, Goblin King.
Alright, I mean, that would work. I just don't want the leader down there to think I'm trying to coup him.
It won't matter what the leader thinks when the leader's dead.
That's rather harsh, isn't it?
That's how goblins work.
So you would have to kill him?
I mean, we could send him to the abyss. He wouldn't die. To be with
Send
the
him
demons.
to the abyss with the demons. Yeah, I mean, that works.
Or we could send him to wander around Clastow. There's been rumors that goblins have been going missing around there.
Alright, as long as you can keep Biddles from saying that I sent him.
But of course. Besides the intelligence boost, I assume the full dragon powers will infer may boost his intelligence just enough to keep secrets instead of blabbing them to anybody and everybody.
It should be stated before. I am going to turn him into a silver dragon. Do you have any opposing to that?
That seems appropriate.
Good to hear. And at the end, if it doesn't come down, because I feel like it's going to be problematic if I transform him and the whole child thing and him not getting to keep the child with Sarish, so I think I might have to turn to my alternative here. But I'll at least turn him into a dragon. But can I ask why you want him to be a dragon?
Well, now he's burning spell slots, money, keeping me out here. I'd rather spend my time here.
Oh, you want him to anchor you here.
And I believe as a dragon, he could do that and really live up to his potential. Plus, as you know, demons don't really age,
No, they don't.
nor do dragons.
Very slowly, but time would not pass much for him, especially since he won't age very much since, how old is he? Do you know?
What's 18 in goblin years?
12?
12?
14?
12 to 14?
Because I think they live for 60, so they age up
12
quicker.
to 14 years, yeah.
Oh, so he's young. Yeah, he probably won't age for at least 1,000 years after I transform him.
Seems like the perfect goblin king. Especially one that could keep them allied for your entire reign.
Yeah. Fair enough, and he'll be able to transform. I'll make sure to give him both the magical capability and the polymorph capability.
You will be greatly pleased. Besides, who wouldn't want to be a majestic dragon?
Alright, now then we'll start talking again out loud. Biddles,
Yes.
in fact, how about I have a way to maybe enhance your chances at obtaining thy lady fair.
And chance,
A chance at romance.
So, but it will require me to transform you
Into what?
into a gleaming dragon.
Ah. Dragons get all the girls.
Certainly, yes. You would need to, stay my ally once I transform you. That is the only big request that would occur.
Why would I betray
and-
my only friend?
I didn't expect you to do so. I'm just saying that that's just the request.
Was
And
I
then
rude?
Boop would probably have something that you'll need to do after the transformation as well. So that's the only two things you have to worry about.
Absolutely.
Alright. Now, whatever you do, once I transform you, you need to not go stir crazy for an hour. Because otherwise you may cause something to happen that will end the effect. So just stay calm for the first hour.
And as you say that, Biddles
It is what?
falls over onto the ground, off there, bounces off the ground, and starts snoring.
Did you teach him that?
You just see not Biddle, you see Boop with her fingers up, and she just wiggles her fingers a little bit and closes her mouth.
Well done. And Alvin will then invoke true polymorph onto Biddles, transforming him into a silver dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And so, thus his form would end up looking like that, but much bigger, obviously. And Alvin would go, so obviously once the permanent transformation kicks in, we can create a copy of his body to permanently form him so that he doesn't get de-transformed. He's saying this to Boop. It shouldn't be a problem. I'll handle it, and then we'll have to explain to him that he has to die once, and after that, he'll be put into his new body that is permanently a dragon and can't be reversed.
I think we'll just let him sleep through that as well.
Fair enough. Yes, just do it quickly and get it over with so that you don't have to worry about it. But this will be the transformation for him.
I want to turn down the gain on your mic a little bit.
Okay.
And now we find ourselves in a little bit forward time. Back at Alvin's study, where he now has to pick up his second option. Your mic, I can't hear you. Yeah, it's probably the USB. Hey, Just Wolfman, SB, how you doing while we wait for Dragonheart to get his mic going? It's been a while. How are you feeling? I'm doing alright. Doing some D&D mini-sode ahead of the first live session on Monday. Dragonheart, is your mic working?
Hello?
Hey, I can hear you. You do need to get a run submitted for DPX. I can hear you. Sounds good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're already doing that bullshit thing.
What was it doing?
It gets weird where you gotta unplug it and replug it. Mine started doing that after a while too.
Yeah, it was doing that, and also it because I run it through SteelSeries, their audio system.
Yeah.
It unsynced the microphone as well, so I had to go in there and reattach it.
All right.
Okay.
So we have
So
Alvin here. Are you using the cable that came with the Yeti?
Yeah.
Try swapping it out for a high quality one and you might resolve the issue.
Okay.
Because I got it to work with a replacement cable and it stopped having that issue, so it might solve your issue for real cheap.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, you can get it for like $12.99 on Amazon, so.
Got it. Yeah, so Alvin would call option 2, which is Cairo.
I honestly didn't expect it to go that direction either. Like I talked about, like Boop, but Boop didn't really get in the way.
Boop didn't get in the way. It was more
Who Biddles was.
Yeah, it was just more of who Biddles was. So
I thought Biddles would be up for it, but I was wrong.
I mean, it's not a problem. It's
I
just
know.
I have to change my tactics.
Oh yeah, no. It's just the story surprises me sometimes. Cairo
Yes,
finds
so-
his way in.
So you told me you needed a favor. What favor is this? Oh, just do you remember Sarish? Was that the one that after you removed the curse you called her a white bitch? Yes. The white dragon bitch, yes. Oh. Okay, I remember this one. What about it? Well, I need her as an ally. She already got a fiend from Bargain. You don't... She's not gonna want me. No, that's not what I'm asking. Well, that is what I'm asking, but there's more to it. Okay, go on. I want to turn you into a dragon, and then you have to sleep with her.
Please fuck for the good of the realm.
Cairo would just be sitting there like... Did I just fucking hear you correctly? Did you just ask me to be turned into a dragon? To fuck a dragon? Yes. You know, oh, fine, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. Thank you, Cairo. I know what you gotta do. You gotta transform me and then create a clone and kill me, and then just get it over with. This. When I woke up today, being turned into a dragon was the last thing I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, this episode's really taking a turn on you, I feel, today, Dragonheart.
Kyle was just like, why am I a part of this? I
Came
don't
in
want to be
thinking
a
you were
part
gonna
of
turn
it.
Biddles into a dragon to fuck a dragon, and somehow it's Cairo now.
Yeah, it turned into Cairo because I didn't even think about him. But yeah, so one moment.
It also now gives a couple thousand years for that relationship to develop. I wonder if there could be some will they, won't they in the next season.
And so I'm gonna have to build the character sheet for this, but let's
And don't worry, I'm
go.
taking this all out of context in Discord already.
We got you in 4K right now.
I heard you like dragons, so we got you a dragon hood, and we got you a dragon hood, and we got you a dragon hood.
So let me just quickly build his there. Okay, and so Alvin would transform Cairo into this, because that's the most fitting one we deployed here. It's very simple, but it looks
go.
fiendish.
Cairo the dragon.
Cairo is just like,
He's gonna have to unlock all the other dragons from their stone statues, right? Cairo the dragon.
yes. Gotta get all the dragon statues unlocked.
Submit Spyro the dragon to DPX Jeff Wolf, man. You got enough time, you can learn it. Hey, look, Matt would be so proud. I'm advertising.
And the dragon form of Cairo just looks at Alvin. He's just like, I like the aesthetic. I hoped that you would, because I was didn't want to make you something that was not fitting.
I'm glad I'm not purple. It's not easy being purple. It's a hell of a lot easier being red.
And Kyle will just go, do I still have the ability to transform? Oh yeah, I kept all that in there. Good. Let me know when you need me to be here to meet Sarish.
Oh no, Sarish. I think you're supposed to meet Sarish up at the house.
No, she said she would come down.
Oh. Oh yeah. With
She
her
just
car.
needs to have all of her children be housed.
Did she already agree to the dragoning?
Yes. I just think she wanted to have a chat with me.
Okay. Let's bring
Because the whole idea was I sent her a scale.
I gotta go find her. Oh my god.
It's right where I have her. I can pull her out.
Oh yes.
Do you want her to come in as human or dragon form?
Human form.
Okay. Yeah, so it's weird because remember, her human form is called Selenia and then her dragon form is Sarish.
Oh, Alvin.
I always forget, do you prefer... Which name do you prefer in this form? Does it matter?
Selenia?
Selenia, how are you?
Well, I hope to be lovely soon.
What did you just say?
I said I hope to be lovely soon.
Oh.
Depends on who you've gotten to knock my socks off.
Not me.
Well, obviously, I assume you would not want to cross Terry the Terrible.
No. I don't. I am brave in many ways, but that is not someone I'm going to cross.
Certainly not just Stephen Trevor wouldn't.
No, I do have someone. I have been told at one point he actually may have met you, but he tried very hard to make sure you didn't find out what he was. Because that actually did happen. Kyra was there at one
Uncouth
point.
of you to bring up the one that got away.
Oh, if you talk... I don't know which one... Yeah. Did you actually figure out that he got away?
Thousands of years is a long time.
But, I don't know if it's that one, but it's,
You have more specific, possibly. Am I
have to
forgetting
be more
something out of
specific.
character?
I don't know. So I don't know who specifically you're talking about, but Cairo was at her mountain during season 1, and he tried his hardest to just stand out as little as possible because he was a changeling, and that was
Oh
not
no,
on the
she
list.
was talking about Trevor.
Oh, Trevor.
I don't know how
realize.
close attention you're paying, but there's a lot of very diverse information being given at the moment.
No, that makes sense. Well,
No, that's like the smallest of the things that have been revealed.
yeah,
Continue.
but I do have someone here. Cairo, would you be so kind as to come in?
Oh dear. You're not going to, burn me, are you? That sounds most unpleasant.
I'm not going to burn you. Why would I do that?
You just look very warm.
Is this form not pleasing to you? Do you prefer a different one?
It's not so much that it's not pleasing, it's just I worry a bit. It's not barbed, is it?
No, it's not. You just...
It's very fearsome.
I
I am
wasn't-
myself a bit more elegant. That's your cue, Dragon.
Would you prefer...
Oh, you want me to drag her
Yeah.
out?
She does look quite sophisticated.
Yes. And Cairo's like,
I understand. But Alvin was nice enough to keep the more devilish aesthetic in my transformation.
Perhaps, and I know what to do. And she kind of rummages around under one of her scales and hands you a pendant with, like, fog spilling off of it.
But okay, do I need to...
It's like on a necklace chain.
okay, he's
Just like, do I wear this in this form, or do I need to switch back to one
This
of my human
form.
forms?
okay, and Cairo will put it on.
And so what it does, you feel the entire outside body temperature drop down to about freezing. Your internal temperature is still normal, but like the top like inch is at freezing.
And Cairo's like,
Oh. Again, I really could have just cooled down my surface. This was fine. That's fine.
It doesn't require attunement.
I freed up an attunement slot because I doesn't have that necklace anymore.
You just changed it out for a necklace that gives them air conditioning.
And Cairo's just like, I do apologize if this was a little more furious than you wanted.
Well, yes, but we'll make do. You know, for the future.
Of course.
And Alvin's sitting there like, and we're still good on all sides of the deal, Sarish.
Absolutely.
Good. Now, there are plenty of places big enough to do your business that isn't my house. I do not want my children asking questions, so please, not here.
Yes, I'll take you up my mountain.
And Kyle's like,
Of course.
and he turns to Alvin. He's just like, it mouths the words, "You owe me." And so Kyra will go with Sarish.
all the old things.
What are you?
I'm way
Oh.
down. Up before the ocean. Right before forest camp. Before ocean now.
What are you trying to find?
I'm on open field before forest camp.
Oh, I'm at open fields. I'm just like,
Looking at just saying, look at all the old tokens.
oh yeah, that's a lot of old tokens there.
But I feel like this is a good place for Alvin to bring back
Oh.
the nature dragon.
He had to bring back the nature dragon.
And then we find ourselves in an open field where I need to change some sound effects here. As we find ourselves out in the open field, away from the hustle and bustle of city life that Alvin's building kind of similarly to Final Fantasy VII.
Yep. And as Alvin's sitting there with his, he's wearing a glove as he's like kind of spinning a diamond in his hand, and he's like, so that he doesn't accidentally consume this. And he's sitting there like, Jacob, I know that. Please remember that I saved you once, and I know that we killed you, but it's because you became corrupted again. Please, I'm just trying to give you back the life that you lost to those foolish usurpers and damned false worshippers of Bartael. As Alvin will invoke true resurrection to bring back Jacob.
All right. He will come back.
Do you need me to drag him out?
Yeah, I forgot where he was.
I was like, did you hear that? There he is.
Big boy Jacob.
Big boy, Jacob.
Alvin.
Jacob? Pleasure to see you again.
It is good to be among the living again.
Terribly sorry about the last time we met. We had to kill you.
Honestly, I just give up at some point.
Well, I've become very hard for me to give up more often than not, so I'm stubborn that way. And I realize I could bring you back now, so you were an innocent life lost, so back you are. But do not worry. Dreamless has had the job opening filled. You don't have to go work for him.
Well, that is good. Shall have to keep my distance from him.
I think he's hiding in the Shadow Realm right now, so...
And you roll perception.
Okay. Is my to sheets perception.
Looks as if he's listening to something.
Jacob, are you... Do you hear something?
Yes, a voice in my head.
A voice.
It's a very strange voice.
What voice is in your head?
I do not know.
Did you have a voice in your head before you were brought back to life?
I do not believe so, no.
So this is new.
Correct.
Huh. Intriguing. What that, what kind of voice could be in your head?
It's saying to treat you to drinks for the resurrection.
Oh. Oh, I think I know who's talking to you. Treat me to drinks is what he said?
Correct.
Yeah, I know who's talking to you.
Oh, huh?
Yep. That's, I believe, the new god that was recently.
Oh, God, I've had enough with God.
Was what bothering you while you were up there?
Well, Tremius always got a hold of me because Flint would give him my motherfucking. Well, you know what? Honestly, maybe I get away from Flint. You know what? He's saying, well, I guess the J's up. He says, oh, you want to be a paladin?
Who's he saying that to? You?
Me, apparently. Have you been a paladin?
Have I been a paladin? No, I haven't.
What do you think?
I mean, if you're...
Apparently, your daughter is a paladin?
Yes, she is.
Oh, God. A paladin and a dragon. A little girl and a dragon. Jesus Christ.
She's not a dragon.
No, I said a little girl and a dragon. A paladin. Oh, my God.
You would be the second paladin, I think.
Don't know if I'm young enough for this shit.
Oh, you're always young enough to do something new, Jacob.
Well, we'll see where this goes, I suppose. Alvin, apparently, I have to fly to an island named Scheitland. Oh God. I will see you around.
Yes, do be careful not to eat anything without checking it, because it's probably laced with drugs.
Oh. It's always chaos around you, Alvin. As always, it's been interesting. And he flies away.
Farewell, Jacob.
And Alvin goes back into his bedroom, contemplate the things that just happened. And muse to himself because and I think the audience is really curious. Because I think we just finished all the things we needed to do, right?
Yeah, I think we're
right.
good.
I think Alvin's really needs. The audience really wants to know what Alvin's thinking at this point because, boy, did this episode not go as I expected at the start of this episode.
I didn't expect it to go this
Did
way
you
either.
still? Oh, did you? But neither did Thalrex because he married his son to the elf fourth in line. And the royal family of the elves doesn't know yet.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Okay. Also, you have your voice changer on still.
Oh, here we go. But yeah, that app that. But the royal family of the elves doesn't know yet.
That's hilarious.
It's not gonna happen for 3 months, but But that's also
That-
pushing up. That's also pushing up his wedding with Patty because he can't let his kid get married before he gets married to Patty, who he's been engaged to for like 7 fucking years, or nine years or 10 years, some shit like that.
almost 10.
Almost 10 years. He can't let his kid get married after 3 months of knowing this person. So he's gonna have to settle down and get married.
That is funny. That is funny that that's what happened right now. Yeah, Alvin's just kind of sitting there like, so I brought back to life a dragon who's now a paladin.
Mhm.
To the same old friend of mine now. Okay, that's still weird. And I need not one but 2 dragons. And for the original purpose, Biffles didn't even get that assigned. Now he's got a whole new task assigned to him. Oh, that is. I mean, everything worked out in the end, but it's not what I expected. Oh boy. This is just another day in my life, isn't it? And oh dear, so many dragons. around.
Barovia. Valoria. It's the same thing. They both have vampires.
Yeah, there's just a lot of dragons running around, and I am at fault.
A little bit different kind of mother of dragons than the Game of Thrones show.
Yeah, that's also the hint. There's
Alvin is also the mother of dragons.
yeah, because I'll give the
Alvin
hint
made 2 today.
Take 2, and this will also show off a couple of them as they would probably be in his room, kind of chilling with him. Ishin and Elberor. You moved the whole map, Meta.
Yeah, I don't know why that's
Is the
not
map-
nailed down.
I was like, is the map layer?
Apparently it was not.
there?
Apparently it was not nailed down this whole time.
You didn't put it on the map layer. You put it on
Apparently
the.
not. Apparently not this whole time. We've used it like a million times too.
No wonder everything's so janky on this map. Okay. But yeah, Alvin's just like, it is another day of my life, isn't it? Oh boy. But hopefully everything goes the way that I planned. And if that's where you want to end it, we can end it.
We do. So thank you for all for playing. Thank you for watching. We will see you on Monday.